Well, we can take you live to France 24's International Affairs editor, Douglas Herbert, who's standing by for us in Tunis. Doug, it appears that at the close of this poll, the turnout's been pretty low, and that hasn't come as a huge surprise, has it?
No, it was predicted, widely expected. This is a country that, for the vast majority, and I'm talking about 9 out of 10 Tunisians, see absolutely no point, Rochelle, in showing up to the polls. For them, this is a sham exercise, a mockery of democracy, merely a front for what they see as the President Kais Saied's consolidation of his grip on power since he dissolved Parliament, suspended it in July of last year. So the reason so many stayed at home, like I said, why vote for a parliament, as they see it, that will essentially have no power to make its own decisions, that will have no authority to hold the president or his government accountable? They won't be able to have, destitution hearings. They won't be able to oust him in any way. They won't be able to take even votes of confidence in the government. It is a toothless parliament that is going to be elected in the next weeks or months following the second round. In effect, that's going to emerge from these elections. What's happening basically is you've had one of the leaders of the biggest coalition here in Tunisia. It's called the Salvation Front, one of the biggest coalitions. The Ennahda, the Islamist Ennahda party, is a member of that coalition, basically said in the past hour or so that these elections are going to be a major setback for President Kais Saied's agenda, but they're also a big setback for democracy, representative democracy, which goes to the heart of the fears of most Tunisians, that this is a country that is the cradle of the Arab Spring uprisings, yet 10 years on is backsliding dangerously on the democratic achievements from the Arab Spring, and really is in jeopardy, not an exaggeration, of going right back, going to an autocracy again.
Doug, the economy in Tunisia is dire, perhaps for want of a better word. That probably is the main preoccupation of Tunisians, as opposed to going to the polls.
It's all anyone really thinks about and talks about. And it's one of the reasons for the widespread rage, frustration, and resignation, if you will, of the voters. They feel like the politicians who have had 10 years to do so have done nothing to ease the predicament, the economic predicament of so many Tunisians. This is a country, Rochelle, where about half of the country, 50%, lives in the informal economy. That is, they have jobs where they make money on the side, they don't get protections, they don't get health benefits, they're living day to day, and a lot of them can't even afford their own place to live, so they live in relatives' homes, so on and so forth. Young people, it's especially dire. Now, you say that's a cliche thing to say, but here it's 40% of the population is literally, of young people, are unemployed. Rice, vegetable oil, sugar, milk, hard to find, expensive. People need to live. They need to have economic relief. They're not getting it, and they don't think their politicians can deliver it.
All right, Doug, a bleak picture in Tunisia following those polls. For now, though, from Tunis, thank you.